morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did. I feel like amazingly rested and so happy to be here at the countryside where I feel at peace and at home and hey, totally relaxed. You know that feeling when you're a child and nothing bad can get to you because like your parents are close by, or my father was my superhero until I don't know what age. I remember it was a very, very hard day when I realized that he was like vulnerable, that he wasn't, that he couldn't protect me from everything. I really, really thought he would. He could stop the world if so, if so was needed. And I feel grateful for having been brought up that way. I feel very grateful for having had that kind of trust in my father and also my mother, but not in the same way. Not like that. Like I had a different trust in her. But my father, he was always telling me, like, I was very, very scared that my parents were gonna die when I was a child. I don't know why. But he promised me that he wouldn't. And my mom was like, I cannot promise you that, like, because you never know what happens. She's like too honest for me as a child. He just promised. And I was like, phew, if he said so, that's the truth. My mom was very honest, she could never lie to anyone. Which I'm also very grateful for now. But when I was a kid, I think I would have preferred that she would just have said that she would stay alive, Anyway, she's alive, and I'm very grateful for that too. I was thinking of, body complex and stuff. Like I had this dinner on Friday night with some fantastic women and very, very beautiful and fantastic in every ways. And we were, discussing looks and self-hatred and how you can find shit on yourself. That's one of the reasons why I love getting older, because the older I get, the more I can love myself just the way I am, rather than thinking that I'm too fat. I always thought my boobs were too big. I hated them. I wanted to cover it. I would never ever wear this in public when I was younger. How it's so accepted that we change our looks now. You just do some surgery and blah, blah, blah. It's totally accepted. I have promised myself. I really hope I'm going to stick to that promise. Who knows that I'm not going to change anything with Botox or fillers or anything like that. I just want to be wrinkly and my age and try to, be my best from my age, but not try to change anything. You never know if I'm never gonna, I'm like my mom, I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna do it. I'm not gonna promise, but I'm gonna do my best not to change anything. And there, I realized, how weird our view of ourselves is. I can feel that I'm really fat some days, and I know that I'm not. But if you have this, everyone does. It's not even fat, it's like skin, But because, when I look at photos, it's photoshopped away, on every top model or, actor or whatever, or they dieted it away. And that's just not reality. And I think it's very sad that, media pumps us with images of how things should be that aren't even close to reality. And I used to work in the fashion industry, so I've seen a lot of the Victoria's Secret models and top models in the world, and I know that they have cellulites, and I know that they have dark circles under their eyes, and I know that their legs aren't that long, in reality they're very long and they're very beautiful, but they're not like they look in the photos. And I feel very, very grateful for having that knowledge, not thinking that I need to look as the cover of a magazine every day when I wake up. Because that's so far from being realistic as anything could ever be. And it's also a power tool from society to keep, women obsessed with their looks so they can't focus on anything else, which is very sad. That's sad, we're gonna do some yoga. Please, share your passions with me. Please share the things that, you are upset about, or what you want to change in the world. Maybe we together can do something about it. And now get down on your sitting bones, straighten your back up, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Observe what's going on in your body and in your mind. Observe your breathing and where it's located in your body. We're going to start taking control over our breath. On the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding. On the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come back to this breathing, but before that we're going to do the fire breath. And we do it by pushing our belly button towards the spine, quick and fast. Inhale to start. Beautiful. On the next inhalation, roll forward. On the exhalation, back. We're going to switch direction. Beautiful. From here we're going to come to all our fours. And I'm moving away from you because I have a plan for today's class. And you'll find it out. Make sure that your hands are straight underneath your shoulders. Your knees are straight underneath your hips. On the inhalation, come forward with your belly. Look halfway up. Exhale, come down. Inhale. Exhale. You're gonna stop in neutral position, tuck the toes, and on the exhalation come to downward facing dog. What we're striving for in down dog is to get a straight spine. So bend your knees, work your hips up towards the ceiling, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. When you start to get your spine straight, then you can start trying to get your heels down towards the mat. From here we're gonna walk our feet forward. We're gonna stand in the front of the mat. Toes together, big toes together, heels together, and we're gonna slowly come up to standing. Let's see if I fit in the screen. Yahoo! Because we're going to introduce the sun salutation Hatha style. What we do is that we put our big toes together, we put our heels together, push down the inner part of your feet and spread your toes just as you spread the fingers, you know, when we stand on all our fours. We're going to put on the root lock and the mid lock. The root lock you put on by pushing forward your hips a little bit and finding the tension that you have to do when you need to go to the bathroom but there is no bathroom. You know, that kind of like ooh feeling. We want it here, and you know, as we do in fire breathing, when we push the belly button back, that's a root lock and the mid lock on. Roll your shoulders back. And this is a perfect mountain position. It's one of the most important positions in yoga. Straight back. Imagine like a line dragging up towards the ceiling from the top of your head. From here on the exhalation, we place our palms together in front of the heart. Inhale, come up with your hands. A very, very small arch back in the back. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your right foot. Place your knee down, inhale here. Exhale, come back with your left foot. On the exhalation, it's a long exhalation. Knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And in cobra, you don't want to push yourself back like this. It's not good for the spine. You want to come up just so that you can hold yourself here with your core or your back muscles. So even, make sure you can let go of your hands. Place your toes into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Place your left knee on the mat and inhale here. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale, make sure your big toes and heels are together. Palms together, inhale all the way up. And that's the first side of the sun salutation. From here we come forward again on the exhalation. Come back with your left foot. Place your left knee on the mat, inhale here. Come back with your right foot. Place your toes into the mat, come down with your knees, chest, chin on the exhalation. Here we come forward a little bit and inhale in cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Put your knee on the mat, inhale here. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. And that, my dear friends, is sun salutation Hatha style. And that's what we have time for today. So, tomorrow, we're gonna do this a few rounds. I'm excited. Get down on your sitting bones, straighten up your back, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows. Roll your shoulders back. And let your third eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're going to spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this moment. Om Paramatmane Namaha. Sri Patanjala Yoga Darsharam Hatha Samadhi Padaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarubevashtanam Vritti Sarubhyamitanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta, klishta, ha. Slowly come back to the room where you are. Place your palms together in front of your heart. We're going to finish today's class together with 3 Shanti. So inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. And guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. I always forget to say that you're supposed to do that as a YouTuber. And also remember to go out there and give as much as you can. I'm gonna try to do that, and I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.